Alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. For our round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Solid right by Lewis. Able to cover up that gut. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking. He's going to react. Start the right hand. Just a little flinch of the right hand. Throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Lewis is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. The left hand coming into play by Mike Tyson. Lewis is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Mike Tyson's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Lewis's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Now, your mentor, Customato, became Mike Tyson's legal guardian. Going back 30 years prior to that, he had Floyd Patterson, who at the time became the youngest heavyweight champion. Were there parallels that Cuss would make between Floyd and Mike?
There was similarities. Floyd coming from Brooklyn, Tyson came from Brooklyn. Floyd had some problems as a youth on the street. Of course, Tyson had a lot of problems. They both could punch, they both had speed, and they were both guys that boxing gave them a chance to get off the street. Actually gave them a chance to have a life.
Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Keeps up. This is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Mike Tyson. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
There you go.
And that's the end of round 2. Tyson's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
And Lennox lands the uppercut. There's Lennox Lewis with a signature right hand.
It's okay, let's go.
Keep moving, keep moving.
I shake it off.
Lewis's left working well that time.
Good job.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Teddy, he's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one. Because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Good body shot. The right hand came home. Lennox Lewis is still shaking after feeling that uppercut.
Off the road. Defense, more defense.
Punch.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Big uppercut right on the mark. And that's the end of round 3.
What are you waiting for?
Lennox Lewis is up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves in any great amount so far. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Good job, buddy.
Lewis is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Be on the inside.
Relax.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Lewis is doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use the jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
That's a flush power shot coming right back at him after taking one. What a job by Lewis. Lewis is really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab.
Keep moving.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Patience now.
Lennox Lewis with a big right hand.
Listen, I don't want to see you.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Lewis's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Wow! Oh, and he goes down. Mike Tyson's down, but Teddy, he looks fine. He's shaking it off right away.
Yeah, I think he's more embarrassed than hurt.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. He's in bad shape. He does not look good at all. He could go down at any moment, Teddy.
Yeah, he wishes right now this was in an outdoor arena because maybe rain could come and stop it, because I don't know what else could help him right now.
Lewis is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing It has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Lennox Lewis's jab lands well. A well-timed right hand by Lewis. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Scores up top with a left. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Lewis's combination punching is working well here. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. We've seen this all night long. Headshots coming in against him. Tyson's defense is just not up to speed here.
Now, Joe, and it hasn't been, as you just said, all night long. It's getting late in the game now, and I think it's getting to the point where the referee has to start looking at the possibility, and even a corner, of stopping this fight.
Lennox lands the right. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Left and right, left and right.
Lewis is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Tyson's tagged. Just a minute to go in this bout. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands.
Come on, kid.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round.
You got this one.
Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it and send it up to the ring.
Your winner, Lennox Lewis.
Lewis's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.